Hi everybody, it's Kitch. Today I wanted to do a review on these boots I just got in the mail, these great boots. They're the Demonia Men's Stack 301. And I wanted to do a review on them because when I had ordered them, I couldn't find any review videos. Really hard to find reviews in general. So I just want to make a kind of informative video so that everyone, you know, if you wanna buy these boots, you have a point of reference. So yeah, like I said, they are the Demonia Men's Stack 301 boots. They are made of entirely man-made materials, so they're all vegan, if that's like a thing you're concerned about. I know I am. I'm really happy that Demonia makes vegan products. Is that how you say the company? I don't know. First, the negative bits of review, just to get them out of the way first. It's really just tiny little notes. Overall, I do love these boots, but a couple of little notes. First of all, when I got these shoes, the shoe box, I got it from Amazon, so your mileage may vary. But I got it off Amazon, got it from Amazon Prime, so 2-day shipping. But the shoe box, the Amazon box was a little dented, and the shoe box itself was kind of damaged. It's really dirty. It's got kind of cracks in it. One end is just completely open. I mean, it's just a shoe box, but if that's the thing you care about, the shoe box, just a little warning there. The boots did arrive. The boots weren't damaged at all. It was just like box damage. The boots themselves, when I put them on, they run a little small. I ordered the men's 5 in the men's size 5, and they're just a little bit small. They're not like unwearably small. They're just kind of snug. The legs also, I'm kind of like chubby, obviously. They fit. They do zip totally fine. Just if you have smaller feet and a wider leg size, that's something to be aware of because they're not lace up, they're zips, so you get one size. Also, if you have very skinny legs, that's something to be aware of. Maybe get one of their products that has buckles or laces. What else? They are really tall, which is good, which is what I wanted. I'll talk about that later, but it's so hard to get your footing when you first put on. Like the first time you put them on, you're like 7 inches off the ground, and it's hard to like figure out how to step. It just takes a minute. It's honestly, it gave me a little bit of like a vertigo. Not like actually, I'm exaggerating, but like, you know, you're looking down and you're like, I've never been this tall before. So, you know, look out for how tall they are. And oh gosh, I almost wiped out. You have to be so careful if you're used to being a certain height and then suddenly you're like 7 inches taller, because I just kind of like plop down on things. I just kind of let inertia like carry me away when I go to like sit down or like lay down or anything. And I went to go sit down in these, and there was a 7-inch gap between where I thought I was going and where I was actually going. So just, it's like stepping for a missing stair. You gotta be aware of it. Good parts of these boots. I love everything about these boots, pretty much. They're super fun to walk in. I'm gonna have to censor this video. There could be little tiny children watching this. I'm so sorry, children. I'm gonna have to censor this. They're very easy to walk in. They're so tall. They're so tall. They're 7 inches. I'm 5'2" normally. I'm like real size person in these. I'm like 5'9". I can open cabinets now. I can like reach the top of the fridge. I can like make a I feel so tall and I love it. So I feel so confident. I feel like I'm like, maybe I was meant to be 5'9" my whole life. Like maybe it's like, maybe this is my heart is 5'9". Maybe, actually, come to think of it, maybe if you're kind of tall already, if you're like 6'5", like super giant size already, maybe don't get these boots because you won't be able to fit through doors. But like real sized humans, you should be great. Oh, they're so beautiful. They're just. I got the matte black, and they're like, oh, just everything. They're the most beautiful pair of shoes I've ever owned in my life. They're great for dudes or chicks or none. You know, none of the above. It's totally great. They're like great boots. They're not like overtly feminine, overtly masculine. They're just really great anyone boots. One thing I did like about them that I usually hate about goth boots is like the toe on them is not like super like scooped up and pointed. You know how like some like goth boots get like that like thing that kind of makes it look like a clown shoe. I'm not a fan of that. These don't have. I mean, they have a little bit of a point at the toe, but it's hardly anything, and it's really subtle. It's really nice. Honestly, the whole boot style itself is really it's like subtle, kind of simplistic. It doesn't have too many rivets, doesn't have too many buckles, it doesn't have like laces up 70 sides. You know, it's really a really basic boot. I would say it's just it's a good staple item to have because you can wear it with anything and still give it that extra oomph of goth. It's like goth little black dress is like these tall ass black boots. So basically, that's the boots. I love them a lot. I will be posting in the thingy, the description, a link to my blog where I'm doing a written review on them. That's probably going to be more well written than this crap. And I hope you enjoy my review. I hope this has been informative to somebody who's considering buying these boots. Yeah, and just thanks for watching, and I'll see you around soon. Bye. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing out this kitty. Meow. Meow, meow. Say meow. Say it. Say meow. Shy. Why is he so shy? Why are you so shy? Leave. Leave me. Oh, we're gonna sit here.